divide to get it right. I'm really playing chess. I use my knight, can't fall behind. I got it right, don't sleep in class. Oh, you won't pass. I use my formula sheet, cause I don't cheat. I use it on my test. I'm feeling blessed, rose for Christ. You gotta come, remember in class, we don't chew gum. Get off your phone and pay attention. Not to mention, you're your detention.
Using the letters in question number 2, match the following by putting one letter per blank. So I recognize that there are 4 letters, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Of these 4 letters, vertex form has a parentheses to the power of 2. So you could have either put G or I in there and got full credit. You only needed to put 1 per blank, so you had extra options. The one with double parentheses, that's intercept or factor form, that's letter E, and standard form has no parentheses, that would be F in descending order.
Calculate completing the square to solve the equation. Which equation would be the result of completing the square? Okay, so completing the square means it's not factorable. You move the C value to the right side, and you can already eliminate A and B because there's no 2 in front. Do you see that? Okay, let's just go ahead and do this. So now I'm going to factor out a 2 to make it smaller. So I have 2 times x squared minus 16x. To complete the square, I'm going to use half of the b value and square it. So inside the parentheses, my b value is negative 16. That's negative 8, which is half of negative 16, and you get negative 64. Now, I need 64, but what value do I put over here? Well, remember, you can distribute, and you'll get 2x squared minus 32x minus 128. So in order to have negative 128 on that side, you're going to have negative 128 on that side. Hopefully that makes sense. You write this on the side, negative 128 plus 10, right? Okay, so hey. Okay, let's factor the inside here. So you'll get, well, I don't need the x because a is 1. Remember, inside there, a times c is negative 64, b value is negative 16, negative 8, and negative 8. To prove to you why my trick works, not trick, it's an observation. Inside is x squared and then negative 64. You would get x, negative 8x, and negative 8. Okay, so over here you have I should have just divided by 2 in the beginning. That's what I should have done. And if I divide by 2, the wonderful thing about math, it is very forgiving. So I messed up and should have divided by 2 in the beginning, but that's okay because the math gods knew what I was trying to do. Oh, I see a mistake. Plus 64. So it'll be 128. This would be a negative. So this would be positive. So this should be positive, so 138 divided by 2 is 69. And that means that this would be positive, positive, positive. No. Still negative. And 19 plus 50 is 69. Okay. Well, initially I was wrong because look at my answers. Now I can tell you why this, let's do super thick, this matches this one, B. Because the point is, even though you get an equivalent expression, right? If I just divided the whole thing by 2, you would have gotten x squared minus 16x equals 5 and go from there. The whole point is that you'll find the vertex. This point will be the same. All right, let's go over this question right here. Solve the equation by completing the square. Show all your work and box your answers. X squared plus 4x minus 2 equals 0. I'm going to move the c value to the other side. X squared plus 4x equals 2. How did I get the yellow? I'm going to use the formula for completing the square. You're taking your b value, which is in front of your x, which is 4. Half of that is 2. And you square it, you get 4. To balance the equation, it's okay to add 4 to both sides. When you do that, you'll get a times c is 4, so it'll be 2 and 2. X plus 2 times x plus 2. And you have 2 of those, so you could put to the power of 2. That's called a perfect square trinomial. 2 plus 4 is 6. To get rid of this, you're going to take the square root of both sides. When you do that, you're going to have plus or minus. Subtract 2 goes to the left, and then x equals negative 2 plus or minus right equals 6.
Has math become harder since they added letters? Have your grades dropped? Make your parents proud. Go to the GOAT's website, www.mrmathamy.net. You are bringing your love of math